I just want everybody to know. I just want everybody to know, guys, that I'm a true artist. I'm not somebody that rap all this stuff and everything that I rap is fake. All those stories I ever told you, that's what happened to me in Vauxhall. From a lot of shady people that did me wrong. People I watched up grow up from when they were kids. Their girlfriends, their boyfriends, you name it. I knew them all. You know, legend and history in the making. And all those people that I mentioned in Vauxhall, Miss Protha, Doris, and all those other loved ones that I had in my family, man, that's when Vauxhall was Vauxhall. Back in the days when Sean and all them was around, and Sean Edmond and Daryl. Even though me and Daryl was always going through our chaos, 'cause, always, he was kind of like what you call the legend of the best fighters. And, even though I didn't know how to fight back then, I always run off my mouth, biting off more than I could chew. But me and his brother was cool as hell, Sean Edmond. He's one of the reasons why that when I wrote Brandy that letter, I was telling Sean, I said, well, Sean, the one I like is the one with the glasses. He thought that I meant Brandy. Yeah, I originally liked it, Brandy. I always had a crush on her. Even my mom said, man, I never knew you liked the light skinned girls. I said, yeah, I'll give anybody a chance. It don't matter to me. So the letter got to the right girl, but the thing with it was I was feeling Alex. And when Sean didn't realize that's the one I was talking about, because everybody was always blowing up Brandy. So, I have a history with everybody, Will, Brittany, Amber, all those cats, Cordero, Courtney, Akir, Lamar, Amir, let's see, Brianna, Joey Foster, Joey Bauer, Kendra. This is when Hall was in his prime. Courtney, I didn't even realize we were cousins until he went to one of my family reunions. And Marcus, his little brother, Bobby, Will. I mean, these are all these people that I watched grow up from a very young age. Amani. But a lot of these girls. See, the thing with me and Amani is, a lot of that's the nonsense with Hall. A lot of those guys would always pump these certain girls' heads up. Everybody knew that, I wasn't into all that foolishness. That's why when I brought up the childs of evil with women with twisted minds, yeah, Ebony tried to force that on me. Gabe's sister, Brielle, all that sick shit that these girls did to me. And Amani was another one. She tried to want to be with me, but because, I didn't want to be with her and they was pumping her up to be with me, she has like a very, like, every time when I see Amani, she be like very angry. Because I guess she figure, this nigga whack, whatever. He dissed me, he don't want to be with me. But hey, I'm older. When she came, when I was coming out of high school, looking for work, and I'd always be down there at Central 5 hanging out with the crowd or whatever you want to call it. I was young. I mean, I was, older, young, fresh coming out of high school. But she still was in high school, as far as what I know and remember. But, how it is. When you turn these girls down, that's like the whole end of the world type vibe out here. But, every time I see her, she always kind of like, she wanted to kind of say hi today. But, I mean, let's be honest. Everybody knows all those other girls I mentioned, what side of the fence they're on and what side of the fence I'm on. So it's only but the supporters that I just named, like let me see, Chelsea and our Jeannie girl and her mother and Chelsea's sister. So these are people in the hood that know who I am and know what I stand for as a character and as a person. They know I ain't about no foolishness, mistreating women, dogging them out. I mean, I've seen all this stuff over the years. Guys knocking this one down, knocking that down. I remember years ago when no, not Tyreek, Tyrell tried to get me to hold something for him. And I said, nah, man, I can't do that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say so many words of what he wanted me to hold. But y'all know the deal. You know what I mean? Drugs was always, pushed upon me, but I always turned away. Because I know if I wouldn't have turned away, it would have been a whole bunch of chaos. I don't want to be looking over my shoulder. Because when you messing with that and you mess up with somebody's money, hey, that's your behind. And I ain't with none of that. You know what I mean? I come from a very old school background. I know about a lot of 80s cartoons, a lot of 90s cartoons. Y'all see that, movies. I got movies I haven't even posted online. I can't give y'all everything that I watch because then you know what's in my backyard. You can't know everything that's in my backyard. But, it's a lot of stuff. And if y'all don't believe that I'm Muslim, y'all just gonna see another chapter. I believe in the Holy Quran and Allah to the fullest. So you better look at this.